talking, you will see.
In the book of Uni, and you will see. What y'all come and do say you are hungry.
It's okay, it's okay.
You're mad.
Mad, thank you. Say ya no more bastard. I command the east wing and the west wing. And power yes,
Welcome back to the studio. And so from that sizzling conversation, we're going to have another sizzling one, but this is with somebody who has over the years continuously, he's captivated his audiences and he brings joy and smiles to everyone who comes across any of his videos or comes across him personally. Like here, he's a gem, and we like to celebrate Clemento Suarez. But today, he's not going to be talking about his craft. He's going to be telling us about the theaters, about the changes they hope to bring. There's a training session where there's a hunt for talent. He's spearheading that. So we're going to be having a conversation with him. I'm interested to ask him, though. My first question would be, Clement, what? I know it's cold in our studio. Don't do that.
Can't we be a little closer?
Are you going to put it in your book sometime?
Oh, yes, of course.
In a few years to come? When are we expecting your book?
Oh, when I'm 50, like I did.
Oh, write one now. So when you are 50, you can write part 2.
I'm 49, so.
Hey, stop that. Stop.
Nice.
Well, what have you been up to?
Work, normal work, theater, performances, some series running and all that. So I've been busy.
Okay. First, let's there've been so many after COVID hit, right? And people's creative juices started. Theater, the love for theater and going to the theater, comedies, plays, it started picking up and it's picked up. Okay. Now we are looking at spaces. Young people are talking about theater spaces, spaces to showcase their crafts, spaces to do this, spaces to do that. Yeah. You have been in and out. You know the ins and outs of everything when it comes to theater here in Ghana. Yeah. How are we in terms of space, and do we have enough spaces to convert? Are there alternative spaces? What's happening?
Thank you. First of all, thanks to all the theater lovers and those who have been supporting. It's been a long journey. I mean, we started with 30 Ghana, now it's like 150 cities, and they still come, they still throw in the National Theatre to watch. For spaces, I think what we are doing right now is improvise. If you have a big hall, we can perform. If you have a big auditorium, it doesn't really have to be a theater, a cut for theater space. Okay. But we just improvise. Now, apart from the National Theatre, there's no other theater we can do that. And we've talked about this before. I think the last time I was here, I asked my president some questions.
He hasn't answered them. The president himself is very hot, though.
He's busy.
He's very busy now.
But now that the IMF money has come, I know that.
He has relaxed more, so you should answer our questions.
Yes. So we are now dealing with improvised spaces. Yeah, and God is taking care of the battle.
It's the Lord. It's still the Lord's.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clement, you have been at the forefront of championing comedy, bringing back the love for comedy, and to a large extent, we can say you have really, really succeeded, because now we love to go to the theaters. Okay, and when you speak to a lot of the young comic actors, right, they look up to you. Oh. They call you some sort of a godfather. Hey. And here you are spearheading a hunt, a here for talent, a training session. Tell us about it and how people can reach you, how people can join. Yeah,
great. This particular one is for filmmakers, not theater or comedians. We had this, there's a franchise kind of from America. The headquarters is in America. It's called 48-Hour Film Project. And so a friend of mine got the license to be a city producer in Ghana. And we were mates in school. We all did TV and film. So when this opportunity came, I said, we cannot keep it to ourselves. I mean, we could do it and always represent Ghana in the US and any other country that the main event gets on. But we decided that to open it to a lot of people will be a great thing for others. Some people may not get the mainstream performances or productions to do, but when these small competitions come up, they are able to do that. And last year, for instance, the team that won in Ghana Also had an award in America, and we got the opportunity to represent Ghana in the Cannes Film Festival.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a big platform that we shouldn't keep to ourselves. And so we just opened it up to the general public. Like, if you're interested in making a film, acting, just get a group of people where you can get your cinematographer, your director, your editor, and you do a movie in a 7-minute movie in 48 hours. And then you enter the competition, and then we see how.
7 minutes in 48 hours.
Yep.
Okay, so how's that going? Do we have people, a lot of applicants coming in? How's that going?
Yeah, they are coming in. Now we have about 8 groups, but we think not much noise have been made about it.
Yeah.
And so once we're on GTV, I mean the station of the nation.
Have you paid your TV license?
Me? I don't have TV.
You did lie. I can boldly say you did lie. How many TV sets do you have? How many TV sets do you have?
4.
You have 4 TV sets.
But I don't own them.
You own a TV set, Clement. You need to pay your TV license. So we'll put it out there.
I've paid. I mean,
If you have, admin will be putting it out there, and you see that.
I told him. I told him.
But where's the evidence? If you've paid, it should be on your phone.
They blocked my SIM. That one too is there. Vodafone, you blocked my SIM, but you are still sending me text messages. Why? I don't like that. If you block me.
Oh, yeah. Are you serious? Are you joking or are you being serious right now?
I'm serious that they blocked me. I'm joking that I don't have to.
Shall I stop that? Pay your TV license.
Pay your TV license.
License. Stop that.
And GTV too. We are gunning for followers. We have to get at least 1 million followers before the end of the year.
Yeah, by December, we are our followers. We are doing everything organic.
Yeah,
we are not boosting. We are not paying. We are doing everything organic. So
if
guys,
you don't follow us, don't follow.
Yes,
but
that's
if you follow, out of 30 million, 1 million follow.
Please,
come on.
GTV Ghana is
Don't
where
do
to
that.
be. GTV Ghana,
Yeah.
please follow us. Please follow us. Okay. So now tell us. The 7 groups that have joined, the films that they are creating, are you guys sort of like chaperoning them? Are you guiding them, or you just left it to them? And are they like telling the Ghanaian story or the African story in there?
Yeah, that's a great question. We leave it to them to bring out their creativity and all that, but of course we supervise, and then we try to make it, because it's going to be eventually an international thing.
Okay,
we try to make it hit that way. But they are all doing Ghanaian stuff. They're telling good Ghanaian stories. But the interesting thing is that when we start, you don't know the genre of movie you're supposed to do. You may have a story in mind, you may have something in mind, but when you come, we do a kickoff.
Okay.
That's when you pick your genre. So you might have a drama in mind, but when you come, you may pick horror, and you have to adjust to it. You have to rewrite it, whatever. So we put them in that kind of competition to ignite their creative minds and all that. So that's fine, but we also supervise while they're shooting. We are in there helping them.
Okay, yeah. And so admissions closed, or lots more people can tender in their films?
Yeah. You are not tendering in your film yet.
Coming together as a group?
Yes, you just come together as a group, and then it starts on the 21st of July, where we all come together. We are all starting right now for the 48 hours. So from 21st, you go out there, you make your film, edit it, submit it on the 23rd, right? Yeah. So everybody's starting on the same level.
Wow, this is it. So what, after it's done, are you going to let the public, are you going to give us an insight into it? Are we going to be seeing the films?
Yeah. And we would also, because you are the head of production, GTV.
I'm not the head of production.
Who is? Mention his name. Let me mention his name. Who is the head? Mention.
Of GTV, George Lumote.
Yeah, and we talked to Mr. George Lumote, who is very interested in the youth of Ghana. So once the whole thing is submitted, GTV will cover the showing. Yeah.
Gladly.
Mr. George, since we've mentioned you can't run away from this. GTV.
He's watching.
Yes, watching. I know. He likes me.
He's watching, like yeah.
So that we'll do the main event on the 29th.
Okay.
Where we'll choose the best movie to represent in Lisbon. Next year is happening in Lisbon, Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and some other awards will be given. Yeah.
Okay. On social media, how do we join this conversation? How do we follow what's happening?
Yeah. You can follow my Instagram page, that's Clemento Suarez, or go straight or direct to Accra 48-hour film project. Accra 48-hour film project, and you see all the details there. You follow, and then you just get your team registered, and then we come. It's as simple as that.
And it's free?
No, it's not free, because we are getting a space for the production. Okay. We are getting other stuff. Getting the license for this whole competition is also some monetary input. So we're charging, if you do it right now, if you register right now, it's $450. But if you register maybe close to 21st, it will be 500 or 600. I'm not too sure yet. But now, if you do it, it's $450.
Okay, and so there's a call for creators out there. If you're looking to become a filmmaker, an actor, anything in film, be it behind the scenes or in front of the camera. So there's a call out, is the Accra 48-hour film project. For now, it's 450 Ghana cedis if you register now. But if you register close to the date, which is July 21st, it might go up to 500 Ghana cedis. So if you want more information on this, go on Clement's page, or just go to the Accra 48-hour film project. Go to the page, and then you get more info on that.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, so on the fun side, what should Ghanaians be looking out for? What are you up to? Where's General Tatia? What's your squad?
Yes,
what are you people up to?
I will spread everything. So first, you mentioned General Tatia. General Tatia is now organizing a show in Sunyani, which is 4th of August.
Okay.
And it's a court case by Yvette, a girl named Yvette.
Okay.
Who dated a man called Sakite.
Yvette and Sakite.
Yeah, so you can do Y versus S, or Eve versus Sak, or something.
It's the Y plus the S, it's the Y plus S.
Yeah. So she got pregnant, and something happened. She's no longer pregnant. But it's for the streets. This show is for the streets.
It's for the streets.
Yeah. And that's what
I know where you're going.
I won't go there.
But I know where you're going.
Yeah,
Okay, but I'll just glean your thoughts. I just glean your thoughts about,
Yeah.
I mean, what's happened across our media space in the past couple of maybe 4 weeks. It's been very interesting.
Yes, intense 4 weeks.
I'm telling you, back to back, people are catching stray bullets and all of that.
That's right.
You like Sak.
I love him.
So when the story broke, when the book came
But I
out.
love Yvonne Nelson too, you should have asked.
Oh, I'm coming to Yvonne too. I'll
Okay.
come to Yvonne. When the story broke, what were your initial, what did you do? How did you react? I mean, first for Sak, and then
Yes.
I'll come to Yvonne.
I felt betrayed.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I love Yvonne.
Onyankeo.
Hear me. How did Sak go there before me? Sak is my brother. Tell me every day. Why he do that? So that was the first reaction. But I realized that, I mean, things go on. It's only good that celebrities date celebrities. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. So I was okay.
Okay, and then for Yvonne, after the book came out, what was your initial reaction?
First of all, I applauded her for being brave.
Right.
Yeah, and that's a line in Sarkodie's rap.
No, stop doing that. Okay.
Yeah, it's a great attempt to put yourself out there for critics, for whatever that will come at, the reactions, anything. So I think it was a brave move. Then also, I thought that the focus turned a bit when the Sarkodie issue came. The focus of her book didn't really go that direction. Every direction turned to Sarkodie's case. So I think maybe after things die down, things will come back to the normal route where she's on the quest to look for or to find the father. So it's a good attempt, and it also generated the reading culture again. It rejuvenated it, so I think it's fine.
Okay, and for you, who is a content creator and a social media influencer, how do you think the media, bloggers, how do you think we dealt with the issue? What are your views about that? think were fair?
Of course, if you talk about fairness, yeah, there's a little bit of fairness in there. You guys talked about the book when the song came. We talked about it. It's just that some cards were played, feminism cards, womanhood cards, and I didn't think it was very okay. And some of them too didn't really delve into the situations, especially the song, Sakura's song. People didn't really pay attention to it. I was expecting some reactions to the song that I think over the weeks nobody has ever gone there, which is, I see it as quite...
You're being a little unfair.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because when you listen to the second verse, the first verse is for the 13 years thing that happened. But the second verse is a few weeks ago. And nobody's talking about the few weeks ago when he got a message that whatever. Nobody's talking about it. And I think we should delve into that, find out what they were doing a few weeks ago, what Yvonne wanted Sarkodie to do again, and we should talk about it more.
Okay, so I was speaking to somebody who is also in the media, an actor, and he said that we put people who are in the media, we put them out there too much.
Oh.
Because everybody does, people fornicate, people commit adultery, people do all the things that were in the book, but because they are the people involved are in the media space and in their TV, people attack them. People just attack them. Do you think that's true? Do you think people in the media are attacked?
No, nobody's attacked. I mean, I have done stuff. I haven't put it out there. So if I don't put it out there, you don't get access to it.
Touché.
Yes. And this is over 13 years. Nobody knew about it. Once it comes out, that's the job of media. And you're a media person. You don't expect GTV to give me, after the interview, they are giving me 5,000. You don't expect me to keep quiet about it because they'll give it to me true after I go. So when I collect it, I keep quiet. That one, nobody will hear. But when I collect it and I show it, oh, after this breakfast show, GTV gave me 5,000. Yeah. People will talk about it, say, oh, thank you, God bless you. May God elevate all GTV managers and, what's the name again?
Jod Lomote.
Yes, or Mr. Jod Lomote for giving me that money, which I really need. You see? So once you put yourself...
Mr. Jod Lomote is watching
thank you for sending the money.
He's
so once you put yourself out, we'll talk about it. If you don't, nobody will talk about it. Yeah, because you're saying people are fornicating. That's true. We've seen prostitutes on the road, but no, you don't know them. They haven't come to say that I'm a prostitute. They are not doing any show on TV. They are not doing music. They are not doing anything. Because you don't know them. You see them and you pass. But if you see, let's say, my girlfriend, Yvonne Nelson, or my other girlfriend, Lydia Fortune, or my other girlfriend, Jackie Apia, standing by the road, stopping, you talk about it. You see, so it's just natural. It's normal. It flows.
So they shouldn't feel attacked.
No.
They should just go with the flow.
They are not attacked. No.
Okay.
I don't feel so.
Okay. So I usually ask, you've played God so many times. Have you played God before in any of your skits?
No. When I was a kid, I played God when I was a kid.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, the Abraham story. Yeah.
Okay, so
when Abraham was about to kill Isaac, then they said, I should talk. Say, Abraham, stop. I have a goat. I say, but there is no goat here. Why should I say that? No, tell me, mommy, because Abraham should have goat to be any. I mean, Abraham Kuno. That day, come and see church. Abraham is there. He knows that at this point, I don't have to kill it. It's just like this. So we meet our own talk. Teacher say, Kasa. Jimmy on to me for a message. I mean, Kasama, Yamin Peso. Yeah, what's the question?
Okay, so the question is, if you were to play God today, for real, and change something in our media space, our creative space, and it will hold forever, what would that thing be?
Change something. Change something in the media space or the creative.
The creative space, yeah.
It should be one thing.
It could be a couple if you want.
I would change the creative arts ministry. I don't know if there's a ministry. It's a ministry or a directorate. Okay, let me just focus on the $1 million that they say they give us. I'll change how the distribution goes. And
how they say they give us?
Yes, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it. So they said they're giving us. So I'll change how, if they give us, I'll change how the distribution goes so that some will pass my face. But because I'm God, I mean, I don't need it. Or I'll increase it to maybe $5 million for them, for the creative arts people.
Is this Ghana?
Yes.
Okay. We're keeping our fingers crossed for that.
That I'll become God. Oh.
And then for the $5 million, you don't want to become God. God
if true, I become God, I'll change Ghana.
Will you put us in different countries?
I'll Which country do you want to be?
Spain. I just want to live there.
You don't love Ghana. You don't love Ghana.
I love Ghana, but if you're going to be changing it, with all that's happening, if I were to make a choice right now to go to a country where I could have some peace, but because
I'm like God, I can give you peace here.
Give me peace then. Bring peace to Ghana.
Yes, I will change the president, change all the flag bearers who are trying to, and change Asinov, and change. Change is coming. Change is coming.
Change is on its way. You change the whole Ghana. With the likes of you in there, we know that change is definitely coming to the
I forgot to add this. There's a comedy festival also coming on the 22nd and 23rd. Oh, I almost forgot.
Of July.
Of this July.
Kelly, so many things happening.
I almost forgot. And it's a gathering of all the stand-up comedians.
Ooh.
Yeah, from DKB, Foster, OB, Lexi, Fia Barcelona, Jacinta, every comedian that you know. And then they are featuring the legends, Fritz Baffo. And,
oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great 2 days, 4 shows. So every day has 2 shows, 4 and 8.
Okay, when?
22nd and 23rd.
Where?
National Theatre.
National Theatre. Rates, how much are tickets going for?
150 cities.
150 for the comedy festival.
Yeah.
Okay, so we thank you, we appreciate you for coming.
I love you.
We're loving your work, and with
Let me kiss you.
And so we know that with people like you in our creative space, the creative space is going to be great and super.
Yeah,
and with you not saying stuff like, let me kiss you on air.
We don't say that.
Are you going to be putting stuff? Charlie, I can't wait for your book, man.
We don't say that on air. Oh, please.
Aww. Thank you for coming. Guys, we've been spending time with Clemento Suarez. He makes us happy. He makes everybody happy. And there's a comedy festival that's happening on the 22nd and 23rd of this July at the National Theatre. 2 days, 4 shows. Tickets are going for 150 cedis. Also, the Accra 48-hour film project begins on the 21st of July to the 23rd of July. That's when I think they'll start picking people. But if you want more information on that, go to Clement's page on Instagram, it's Clemento Suarez, or go to the Accra 48-hour film project, their social media page, and then you can get more information on this. So there's a call out to creatives. We've been spending time with Clemento, our favorite guy. Clement, do you want to end the show for us, please? Just end the show. GTV show will end today.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us this whole morning. It's been a wonderful breakfast time. Make sure you pay your TV license. Follow us on Twitter, and let's hit 1 million followers by the end of this year. It's Clemento Suarez and my darling wife Valerie, and I'm receiving my 5,000 right after this. See you tomorrow.
You're natural.
Headmaster knows say I make late. School children know say I make late. Cupboard boy know. School prefect know say me I make late. Everybody knows say I make late.
Now me headmaster no come me lateness award. Now would everybody back up pay
If we are a party, and now I'm with you school no more cafe. And you when get na mafani easy. Yo, me baba ma wo option. Yo, begin and ask a question. Okay, he left one thing. What thing? Ti back one 10 lashes.
Oh, these are the questions. Forget the lashes. Open me cry, them and me to rashes. Last time, terminal report me the 46. Me monster, me track a boom in the ashes.
Hey, don't let me get angry. You are just a loss to this country. You've been in this class for so many years. Now you know the student. You be legendary. Oh, I'm a star boy. You cry by your Francis.
Anna.